It's perfect too because we didn't get to talk about Jackass last week. We all got busy and shit. Uh, we wouldn't have really been able to discuss much anyways. Like, hey, you remember when that dude got hit in the dick? So this kind of ties in perfectly to that. But yeah, go see Jackass because it was awesome. Mark, do you want to tell the story of the people who got up and left?
This is a true story. So there were two sets of couples next to me in the theater, and we're in like the nice recliner chairs. So perfect date setting, you know? And I noticed like the girl had a blanket with her. I don't know if that's a thing now in like the nice theaters to bring a blankie with you and just kind of post up cozy.
Nope.
Anyways, she was
that girl's way too delicate to be seen Jackass.
Exactly.
Way too delicate.
Red flag right there.
But yeah, no more than 30 minutes into the movie, she stands up and the girl kind of follows in after her. And the guy's like trying to be quiet, like, what are you doing? She's like, I just wasn't ready for this. And she walks out of the theater and the dudes just stay. They're like, no, we're not leaving. We're not fucking leaving.
Yeah, it sounds like Miss High Maintenance, like that was the straw that broke that dude's back. It's like this girl isn't even gonna let me sit through Jackass. We're done.
Exactly. If you can't sit through Jackass, I mean, you're going to be audibly gagging, obviously.
That's the point.
Parts. That's the point. You're going to see dick and balls. You're going to see hilarious hijinks. I mean, you have to. You can't like go through society not knowing what Jackass is, right? How old were they? You think?
They were probably college age, right?
They might have been older. They might have been around like 30.
Okay.
Then you definitely know what Jackass is if you're 30 years old.
You grew up with it. Yeah.
It's amazing. It's glorious is what it is.
She for sure was. She probably stuck to shows like Friends or How I Met Your Mother. How I Met Your Mother was probably a little bit too much for her.
Too much sex.
She was not prepared.
She's probably just classic white girl into just murder mysteries, and Jackass is too much for her.
Trying to be a little bit understanding of that, though, there were a lot of phalluses involved and just nuts.
So many dicks. I don't get that. I mean, they definitely switched that from like vomit all the time to dicks, but I don't understand. I don't know.
Well,
Very weird.
They couldn't do as many street pranks because of COVID and because they're just known now as like. So it's much tougher to do those street pranks like they did in the first one. They were like in Japan doing all these weird street pranks, which was hilarious just to see people's reactions. But they kind of leaned more into they had to prank the cast more because of that reason, more or less.
Mm-hmm. And I like the new characters too. That's good. But dude, I don't know how that guy that's pushing fucking 4 spins on the scale, the new dude, I don't know how he didn't just have a heart attack.
Right, dude.
He's so much fatter than Preston Lacey, and Preston Lacey is fat as fuck.
I think they can continue making these. To be honest,
they definitely will.
Because they should keep getting newer people. The older guys just do less of the dramatic stunts, and then just kind of get more people like Poopies in there, who's just Steve-O combined with Dave England. He was made for Jackass.
I was listening to an interview with Johnny Knoxville. He did Smartless with Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Hayes. And they were talking about, because I used to think these were super cheap to make. You know, like, obviously you're not paying a big production crew or anything like that. But he started talking about the insurance. And it never even occurred to me. Like, you have to, each stunt is separately insured. And some of them were insured for like millions of dollars. It's nuts. Like, you got to think about the liability of a studio and all that. So that would probably be the only impediment. But yeah, they could do these forever.
I thought they did costume design for that was great. Some of the shirts that they were wearing, I bought one of them. So many books, so little time. When Aaron was wearing that, I was like, that's such a funny shirt.
I wish they hadn't ruined that bit in the trailers though, because that was an all-timer.
Right. That was, insane. That
just
one.
Dumb. Yeah, I want to know what the insurance cost for that stunt was.
Right. We're going to bring a bear in and cover a guy in honey and salmon and see what happens.
Yeah.
And then like the last bit was with the war tanks and stuff like that. When Wee Man had his own little tank and shit. I thought the costume design for that was hilarious. Johnny Knoxville flying like a bird. Like they did some pretty good stuff in that regard. Lastly, Poopies. You know how he got his name?
I can only guess.
Yeah, can only imagine, man.
When he was younger, he randomly just like took a big shit in the middle of the street, and then all of his friends started calling him Poopies.
I don't know why I didn't expect that, but it's fucking hilarious.
The most basic, dumbest thing you could ever do.
My favorite part might have been watching Machine Gun Kelly get hurt.
Yeah, that was great. I think Silence of the Lambs was the best one. Where they
That was
just
good
kinda
too.
in the dark.
He's like, oh, you said it wasn't going to hurt that bad. Dude, you're doing a Jackass stunt. You don't
Yeah,
think it was going to hurt at all?
Fucking pussy. God. Dude, if you guys had an opportunity to do a stunt like that with them, you 100% say yes, right? Like you don't even
100%.
hesitate.
By a million, absolutely.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page there because I don't care. Dude, hit me in the dick. It's fine.
Yeah. If it's like a disgusting stunt, like something to do with semen of some sort, hell no, I'm out. But
So that's
Smithers is like, I might just dabble a little bit.
Pixie Man, I don't know.
Big semen's not that bad.
That one might be more of a deal breaker, but the physical pain stuff I'm fine with.
So getting the skateboard to your shins like a guillotine.
Oh, God.
I think
You know
the
what?
animal ones is what I couldn't do the animal because they're a little more unpredictable.
One of the worst injuries I ever had was when I cracked my shin bone. And like it looked like an alien was growing out of my shin. Couldn't walk. It fucking sucked. So, yeah, I'd do it.
Fuck it.
Anyway.